Today I'm going to talk about the first question type on the N5 JLPT vocabulary section. This one's called kanji yomi or kanji readings. Kanji yomi or kanji readings test exactly what it sounds like it does. It tests your knowledge of kanji kunyumi, the Japanese pronunciation when a kanji is by itself as a noun or as a verb with ukurigana or an adjective with ukurigana, which can be conjugated and messed with, as well as onyumi, which is the Chinese-derived pronunciation, which is used typically when kanji are in compounds of two or more. Those can also be as any type of speech, but they have shorter readings. There are exceptions to this rule, as there are in all languages. But you might need to memorize those exceptions. Most of them are a pretty good rule to live by, and you can either run through this section knowing all the readings ahead of time, or if you don't know them or you come to a pretty troublesome question, then you can always eliminate some answers because they're not a word or they don't fit the context. So let's read the instructions and get started. 問題1、何々の言葉はひらがなでどう書きますか？ 1、2、3、4から一番いいものを一つ選んでください。So, how do we write the underlined word in hiragana? Please choose the correct answer from the 4 options below. So, if you want, you can go ahead and pause the video and attack this first question by yourself. If not, then let's read it first. もう一度ください. So, this says please blink. One more time. If you know this kanji, you might know that it means to speak. Please say that one more time. This kanji has kunyumi and onyumi. The kunyumi is you, with the okurigane of u. Oh, sorry. The okurigane of u, and koto, which is used primarily in kotoba and doesn't have any okurigana, so it's not relevant, but it's good to know. And then the onyumi, which isn't relevant, but again, good to know, is gen, as in gengo, and gon, as in gon no kon, which isn't used as much. But again, these things are good to know. Obviously, none of these have okurigana, so we can just, ignore them. But you. So this is mo ichido itte kudasai, which makes number 1 the correct answer. Of course, we can go through and kind of see if these make sense. Any other options? So, mo ichido kitte kudasai. Kiru, to cut. Please cut one more time. It's not, it could work, but it doesn't make much sense. Same thing for mate. Please wait one more time. And then tate, please stand one more time. Again, these aren't as natural as mo ichido itte kudasai, which is a common phrase for beginners, especially when you're trying to listen to someone and understand what they're saying, but you're struggling a little bit, so you ask mo ichido itte kudasai, because you're trying your best. This is a pretty common phrase that makes it easy to figure out what the correct answer is, especially if you've already said it a lot of times and you're trying to figure it out from sound alone. This is a good way of approaching it. Okay, 1 is the correct answer. Let's try number 8. Again, since we already attacked the first question, you can pause the video and try and take this one by yourself. Okay, so let's read it first. Kono wa ikure desu ka? Almost said it myself. So this is, how much is this blank? This is a kanji compound, so we're more focused on the onyumi for this question because it's the Chinese pronunciation when it's with other kanji. So our options are shinmun, shinbun, shimun, and shibun. So we can think of the kanji first. Let's look at the first one. This one, if you already know it ahead of time, is the kanji for new. My handwriting is horrendous. Kanji for new, so shitashi, atarashi, tarashi, or arata, and that's kunyumi, not really concerned about that, but the onyumi is shin. Like that. So that kind of breaks things down a little bit. So since the onyumi is shin and it's first, that means that shi isn't correct. It can't be correct. So that makes things 50% easier. Now the second kanji is neat because if you look at the radical inside of it, it is ear, mimi, which can help you remember that this kanji means to listen. So the readings are kiku, kunyumi, not really concerned about it, but it's good to know. And the onyumi is bun, which is in the answers, as well as mon. Interestingly, mon isn't in the answers, but moon is. Moon is in the reading of this kanji, so we can immediately eliminate it. Fantastic. That makes shinbun the correct answer. Okay, so we just found that by elimination. But if you were to glance at the answers, you might notice that shinbun is the only actual word in these 4 options. So automatically, that has to be correct. And furthermore, it is if you've already seen this kanji compound, then you might know it means newspaper. So there's 3 kind of different ways to approach the problem, but they'll all get you to the right answer. So I hope that helped. Thank you for listening, and mata ne.